What's up, guys? We are back again. Welcome to the page, SSE Super Sport Enthusiasts. My name is Josh. This is the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. So, what are we here to talk about today? I'm not going to do the thing with the hands. I did it last video the whole time, okay? And yes, don't worry. Same green shirt because I'm in the Army. It's just what I wear. Anyways, what are we here to talk about today? We are here to do another talk about, whatever you want to call it. But we are here to talk about the 2019 Toyota Supra. It's out. I've seen pictures, and I've heard they uploaded a video and deleted it within minutes. So let's dig into it if you guys haven't heard yet. Let's talk about it. Let's find some pictures, because I am here researching. I will be looking down sometimes to check out the phone, and that's just what it is, okay? I'm not doing this like some study training crap that I did earlier. Alright, I'm pulling it up live. We're going to check different sites as we go, and you guys are just going to come along for the journey. Stay tuned, and thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Peace.
You ever had a dreams that you could don't you want don't
Let's talk about the Toyota Supra a little bit. I believe they started in like 1983 with the Supra all the way to the twin turbo or whatever, the last model Supra in 2002. Now Toyota is coming back for the 21st century. They are back at it. I've even seen some pictures online. We'll pop some up right now. This Toyota Supra, I did think looked a little BMW-ish. Come to find out, on my research and some reading, they are working together with BMW. Therefore, they might have, I believe, the BMW power plant that's going to be helping out or moving this Toyota Supra for the 21st century. 2019 Toyota Supra, working with BMW. I don't see what can go wrong on there. BMW is greatly known for their twin turbo 6s, and I believe this is what one of the platforms the Toyota Supra is going to be running. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, because I think this is amazing. It's amazing. The Toyota Supra and the Z4. BMW Z4 shares a very similar platform. Alright, very similar platform. What I'm seeing here, it says, when production begins, the two cars will be built side by side in the Magna factory in Australia. So the Toyota Supra and the Z4, both BMW and Toyota working together to create this platform. Very similar platforms, except for some differences they're going to have will be tooling and calibration. It has to be a little bit different. So the tooling of the car, the calibration of the car will be different. The platform, the chassis of the car will be the same. They will both be produced side by side in Australia factory. That's crazy. Again, I'm not surprised. Toyota is known right now to be, I believe, the third biggest manufacturer in the world. That's crazy. Car manufacturer, the third biggest. I don't know what's first and second, but Toyota is very big. That's why I believe this platform is going to be ridiculous. BMW is great itself on a performance end, especially with the M series. And now the Supra coming back from the 2002 to whatever it is now. I know older Supras, I've seen some going for over six figures, over $100,000 or something. So I can only imagine now, I don't think price is going to be too crazy, because Toyota is very great with their price, and I think they're trying to pull back in the sports market, people on that platform, the car enthusiasts, because they've been really loyal to the old platforms. So I can only imagine that loyalty staying with the new one. Just don't go too crazy and too wild. That's how I personally feel about the car platforms, especially when you're coming from 16 years of a break, 16, 15, whatever years of taking a break from this platform to jump back into it. Listen to the people, listen to the fans. So let's dig back into it and see what we have. So Toyota says, like the Z4, the Supra will have perfect half and half, 50-50 weight distribution, alright? And the car is gonna weigh definitely less than, I believe the numbers were 3,300 pounds, alright? 3,300 pounds. So less than 3,300 pounds, it's a significant chunk, guys, less than a BMW drop top. So again, that's a great weight. I'm not sure, I didn't get to power plant yet, but the 6-cylinder Z4 makes about 382 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. Alright, and that does 0 to 60 in about 4.4 seconds. Okay, so the prototype on the Nürburgring ran a 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Alright, so that isn't bad for the German car magazine. I know the sports magazine, they had it in there that car ran a 7 minute 55 seconds. I believe Chevy well, like 654 on one of the platforms. I want to say it was a ZL1. I don't know, guys. We got to check numbers. But remember, it's a light car. It's a small car working with BMW. Similar chassis to the Z4 with BMW. They're working hand in hand. Just a few different touch-ups on screws and calibrations is what's going to be different from both cars. You can look at the new 2009 Supra and tell that it looks like a BMW. Alright, do what I did. I didn't know what the Z4 was because I'm a V8 guy. I'm a big muscle head, so I don't really know too much about these smaller cylinder cars. So I did my research and I seen the Z4. I was like, wow, that looks very similar. I seen similar cars on there. I believe Vehicle Virgin had one for a giveaway and stuff and such. But I'm a car enthusiast in general. No matter what you have, what you drive, brand new or super old, as long as you love what you do. And I'm a crazy guy, you know, you drive that car like you stole it. That's what I love. I mean, if you have a nice car and it's expensive and you want to sit around and leave it there, sure, that's you. But to my choosing, to my liking, I love driving my car like there's no tomorrow. Drive it like you stole it. Who cares? Okay, guys, so when it comes to the engine, what I'm seeing here is the engine will be shared also with the Z4. And that's gonna be, I don't know, I personally don't like the idea of both companies using the same platform, sort of the same chassis. It makes it look the same, but at least different platforms. What if you pull up to somebody, next to somebody with the same, the Z4, and then the other person has a 2019 Supra? Now you know you guys are both putting down the same power. But, alright, so that's just my personal belief on that. So what things I'm hearing about, like torque wise from this motor, is it comes on early and it never drops off. Alright, so some turbo power plants, you've been hearing of things like that, you know, turbo or lag, and you know with turbos you have to deal with lags and stuff like that. So the engine is always going to be keeping boost. I don't know how they're going to pull that off, but if they can pull that off, that would be great. This car is going to be redlining at about 6,500 RPM. Alright, so it's going to be, that's pretty good. I believe my Chevy Camaro is doing what, 6.5, 6.7. Alright, so the only transmission again is planned for the Supra is going to be the same thing as a ZF, 8-speed torque converter automatic. Alright, as always, it's a peach, right? It's good. It works. Hey, if it works, it works. Don't change something or don't fix something unless it's broken. Alright, but shifting itself well enough to make the wheel mount paddle seams even on the track. Alright, flipping to manual mode for it. Via the BMW, you can overcompensate console shift. The gearbox responds instantaneously, supposedly. Alright, everybody says that instantaneously. We'll see. Alright, they said of course it's a small car, so steering is going to be super quick and reactive. I mean, just like a Miata. I don't know if you guys ever driven one, but you turn, it works, whatever the case may be. This is what I like to hear. Engineers of Supra for the Toyota Supra says they spent 90% of the time engineering the car on the road. Alright, 90% of the time engineering the car on the road. That means let's build a car. Alright, think about a big brick. Let's move around in this big brick. Alright, we need to fix this. Let's fix it. Alright, we need to do this. Let's do that. That is pretty great on the engineering aspect of it. Instead of having an imagination, creating it in a factory, and then testing it on the road, you create that imagination, you build that car, you test it on the road, and you bring it back every so often for fixes. You know what I'm saying? You adapt it to the street, not from the factory, and then you have to do it backwards. I think that's great. That might help people like me that always buy a car, and you know, if you want it for the track, then you got to modify it for the track. You want it for street racing, you got to modify it for street racing. You want it for drifting, you got to do so also. Take it to that place, take it to that area, take it to that platform, and work on it. Pretty cool. I give it to you, Toyota. I give it to you. Just put a V8 in it, please. So let's talk about the body here. Let's talk about the Toyota 2019 Toyota Supra body. Alright, so even if it's wrapped in a camo, a lot of pictures you guys been seeing on the camo, you can't miss that multicam at all. It's super bright. I've been seeing like red, black, white, all this crazy camo, trying to hide the shapes and the sizes and the curves and super details to it. But I've been hearing that the Toyota Supra is going to be as wide as a Chevy Camaro or Corvette Stingray. Just a sheer smaller, but around that size. So I think that's pretty wide for a small car. So it sounds pretty platted to the ground, right? Pretty firm into corners, out of corners on the performance side. And that's what I love about my muscle cars. Alright, so designers shaped the car rear expecting the product team to send it back to tone it down a little bit. But I guess people have been falling in love with the rear end of the car. Okay, you can't ignore that draw and depth of the Supra rear fenders. Alright, the rear fenders looks a little bit, I like the little ducket, what is it called? You call it like a duckbill? I believe that's what they want to call it, like a duckbill. You can't ignore that little duckbill side to it. I love the curvature of it. I have a similar thing on one of my cars. But downforce is, remember, downforce is what? Downforce is the only force. So that helps out with the car, especially when it comes to track or whatever you want to use it for. I'm feeling this Toyota Supra. I mean, again, guys, let me know. I mean, I personally wouldn't get it. I'm just talking about it for my car enthusiasts because I am a car enthusiast, and also just to keep conversations spooling up. There's still a few things to go, but I believe at the 2018 Motor Trend or 2018 Auto Show, they had this car out there. So I wasn't there to see it, but I'm seeing videos and pictures, and it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. All right, guys, just remember, Toyota Supra. Alright, Toyota has not had a performance car since 2002. Therefore, if they make any mistakes, I'll allow it. Alright? I hope you guys do too. You gotta understand, they're coming out with a brand new car. Alright? They're working with BMW, so there's gonna be a lot of similarities, a lot of, like, again, things I didn't like: similar platform, similar chassis, similar engine, power plant. Only thing that's going to be different is some little components on tuning and calibrating of the frame itself or allowance on the car. But honestly, it's the same car. Matter of fact, they're both going to be constructed in Australia next to each other, side by side, same line. I think there's going to be too much similarities on that end. That's like if Chevy and Ford worked together and you had the Mustang and a Camaro looking exactly the same. We love competition. We love difference to the best of our abilities. So having the same platform so close and so similar, to me personally, I wouldn't really do. But again, Toyota, thank you guys for coming out with your performance car. It's been a while since you guys came out with anything. If you took any longer, we'd probably just go ahead and buy the Toyota Corolla Sports Edition or something and just deal with that. But we commend you. Let's see what we have. I can't wait to see you guys on the road. Guys, thank you guys for tuning into the channel again. Thank you guys. Please just go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Share the video if you want to share it. Please subscribe to the channel if that's what you want to do. If not, just view it, like it, share it, love it. I'll see you guys later. I appreciate your time. Have a good day, good night, good weekend, whatever it is for you. And we'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned because we'll have some crazy supercar content. Till next time, guys, it's your boy Josh, Super Sport Enthusiast. I'm out.
Love me, but I wanna make you proud. I can't wait to see you smiling up in front of the whole crowd. Like, I know I'm